Protesters have gathered at the Lagos State House of Assembly in a show of solidarity with the Dangote refinery, calling for an immediate end to fuel importation and the full allocation of Nigerians' crude oil supplied to local refining. The demonstration, led by the Nigerian Coalition Group and the Yoruba Council Worldwide, also expressed firm support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda.
As a matter of priority and a matter of necessity to Mr. President, we are all here speaking in one voice that 100% allocation of crude oil must be granted to Alhaji Aliko Dangote and Dangote refinery. He has the capacity because he has the biggest refinery in Africa. The refinery as of today is granted 50%. If granted 50%, if granted 50%, it will go a long way. It will go a long way to arrest our poverty. So please, it will definitely bring about good omen. And that is why we have made it as a matter of demand that the 15% that Dangote and all the oil marketers that are hovering around having this chameleonic intent of destroying Nigeria.
A peaceful rally held at the Lagos State House of Assembly. Members of the Nigerian Coalition Group and the Yoruba Council Worldwide voiced strong support for the Dangote refinery, Africa's largest private oil refinery, and urged government to protect it from what they described as deliberate acts of sabotage. Addressing the crowd, Are Oladotun Hassan, president of the Yoruba Council Worldwide and the leader of the coalition, accused all cabals and sub-junior leaders of working against the success of the refinery to maintain their grip on the importation of petroleum products. He emphasized that empowering the Dangote refinery will not only end Nigerians' dependency on imported fuel, but also create jobs, stabilize the economy, and strengthen national self-reliance in energy production.
Dapman, Ipman, and all these oil magnates and cabals, enough of the sufferings of Nigeria. The 15% which Mr. President have granted is in the favor of all we Nigerians, because Dangote decreased fuel price from 1,500 to 800 naira. That was the beginning of the war from Pengasin. Pengasin never had any issue, but they now brought about union infection by saying that the staffs of Dangote, who majorly, a lot of them, they say they want to allow them to join Pengasin. And Dangote said, no, this is a private establishment. Pengasin killed Warri refinery. Pengasin deliberately killed Port Harcourt refinery. If Pengasin was the organization that stood against the privatization of our oil refineries in this country, what favor is Festus Osifo doing us by going to the media and deliberately discrediting Dangote? And that is why we say today that Dangote must be granted 100% crude oil. The implementation of the 15% must start today on the 12th of November. We equally demand that whatever is going to take, Mr. President should stop fuel importation. Fuel importation, when Mr. President have told us that Nigeria first policy is what we are all promoting. If Nigeria first policy came from Mr. President and we are aligning and passing a vote of confidence on that policy must have a life now with the stopping of importation of fuel, both AGO and PMS. These cannot continue to ravage us as a nation, and that's why we have come to present our letter.
The protester, carrying placards and chanting solidarity song, called on the federal government to ensure 100% crude oil allocation to local refineries, particularly the Dangote facility in Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos. They were received by Honorable Nohem Adams, representing Ibeju-Lekki constituency, alongside the clerk of the House of Assembly. Both officials commended the peaceful nature of the protest and assured the demonstrators that their message will be conveyed to the Speaker, Honorable Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa with a firm commitment to follow up on their demands.
Demand to Mr. Governor and the Speaker of Lagos State for onward delivery to Mr. President in Abuja. We've met with the Oni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Oni Adeyeye Babatunde Enitan Ogunwusi, Oni of Ife, to helping us present the same letter. We have submitted the same letter for onward because we know that if we can put these two leaders together, Mr. Governor is the chairman of Governors Forum in Southwest, and Oni of Ife is the father of the all Yoruba people, and is also the chairman of National Council of Traditional Rulers. We know they have a capacity to let Mr. President know that what we are demanding is for the benefit and betterment of our democracy. So it is in this light we are wanting to submit our letter, and we are waiting the people from the government to please come out and receive our letter with immediate effect.
The rally ended with renewed calls for unity and government transparency in the oil sector. Benga Oluyede, reporting for Dutch TV Africa, Lagos.